Welcome, beautiful Paris Saint-Germain family. Today's video, I'm going to talk about a tactical switcheroo from Luis Enrique regarding Desire Doue. So as we all know, Desire Doue has played some couple of games for Paris Saint-Germain as a left winger, as a right winger, central midfielder, and false nine. He's extremely versatile. The young 18-year-old with 6 of the starts coming as a left winger, 5 of them as a right winger, 1 as a false nine, and 1 in the midfield. But with obviously the recent addition and acquisition of Kvaratskhelia from Napoli, those minutes at the left side would be even more competitive, obviously, with Bradley Barcola sharing the same position as well. And that's why these reports came out from L'Equipe and Jamil recently. Luis Enrique wants to bring strong competition to Barcola and Doue with the probable arrival of Kvara. This would allow Desire Doue to play more often in midfield. Luis Enrique had a discussion a few weeks ago with Desire Doue to tell him that he was aiming for the arrival of a winger, which would put him back in the center. Lucho sees real potential in him more in the heart of the game. So confirmed about 2 great, reliable reporters, Desire Doue will start making moves into the midfield and, as they mentioned, the center. Keep that in mind. If we look at the positions he used to play at Rennes, you can see 12 game starts as a left winger, 6 as an attacking midfielder, and then some other positions. So Desire Doue, for his core, has been either a switch between a left winger or a central attacking midfielder. And this is how potentially he could look at the lineup if he was moved into the midfield. You can see it's more of a 4-2-3-1 with Doue as the number 10, Dembele on the right side, Bradley Barcola on the left side, and Gonçalo Ramos up top. We could also try something like this where he's playing in the deep double pivot. We keep it the same formation that we're playing at the moment. It would be like a Neves Doue double pivot there in the midfield, Nuno hugging the left touchline, Hakimi on the right, then Booz, Barcola in the half spaces, and Gonçalo Ramos up top. We could also try this obviously with the recent Kvara signing. If Luis Enrique wants to change a bit of his layout, where you play Doue as the 10, Neves Vitinha as a double pivot behind him, Kvaratskhelia and Ousmane Dembele ahead of him, and Hakimi and Nuno Mendes up top. So we could look more like this, because as we saw in the reports, it didn't just mention midfielder, it also meant central. And we do know that Luis Enrique sees Desire Doue as a false 9 or as a number 10. So he could potentially be a false 9 for a facilitator for Ousmane Dembele and Kvaratskhelia for the remaining end of this season. That was the update on Desire Doue. I think this will help Desire Doue. I think his best football comes in central areas, a bit similar to Kangin Lee, which I also made a video about, obviously. So I think both of these players would garner a lot of positivity playing more centrally, where maybe their lack of pace isn't that noticeable and where they can be much more effective and productive in the center of the pitch. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you think it's a great idea to see Desire Doue more often in midfield and as a false 9 rather as a left winger? That's been it from my boy PSG, and as usual, allez Paris.